Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another edition of the review of the mass adoption meeting of the previous day. My name is MOFFO. I'm called MOFFO Money in the Kringle community. I'm the chief member helper. I'm joining my voice to thousands of voices in the Kringle community to always give you updates on MOFFO Money TV French on what is going on in the community, specifically with the mass adoption training. Yesterday was Monday, the 10th of October, and we had a special edition of the mass adoption training at its regular time, which is 4 p.m. my time in West Africa, and it was full with a lot of great information. And today I will be giving you a countdown. So, greetings to everyone everywhere around the world that you're watching, or subscribers of Motomoti TV French. It's a privilege to always be here to share with you all the updates that took place in the mass adoption training. So if you're watching this as a review or you're watching it live right now, please try to like and share this video so that it can touch as many as possible as the algorithm of YouTube will share it around the whole internet. TBC is a place to be. TBC is my birthright, and TBC is also your birthright. So yesterday, as far as the training of yesterday was concerned, admin started by appreciating those who are doing well with the contest, and later on, we move on to a video that is in the Congo back office. That video, I will play it with you. I'm going to listen to that video at first instance, of which after that video, he gave a very long commentary. And equally, Ambassador Bay, that is our Chief Justice in person, gave his own commentary. And we had also the commentary of Carl, our Wednesday presenter. So after all this talk, admin also concluded on this issue, and a lot of things were said as far as that video is concerned. Now, secondly, on the agenda was the tools that we are using to build the Kringle community, or the tools that are available to every member of the Kringle community as a way of reshaping the world according to our understanding, which is based on abundance and prosperity. Talking about these two, we have our Kringle crypto exchange that is on, and we later on focus on that tool and the limited order and how you can double your money using this tool. And later on, we pull along to other subjects that were so important, which are questions coming from those who were attending the training. And we had booked up to 7 questions from the members. All the details of the questions and the answer that admin gave, you are going to get them here on this review. So this is the rundown of what took place yesterday in the Kringle community. I'm so privileged that we are here together to discover all this together. But notwithstanding, this is still the opportunity for you to always go to attend this meeting to get what the admin is saying. So right now, I'll share the screen and show you that video. From there, we are going to get the rundown of the commentaries that admin made, the commentaries that Chief Justice made, and the commentaries of Carl, from which we are going to unfold with other different elements of the agenda that we had today. So let's go to watch the video in question. So let me share the screen. We believe that the gods of the internet today are so well with us. Everything is working out smoothly. It has not been easy of this wide, but everything is going back to normal. Internet is becoming gradually more and more uh, open to everyone and more reliable. So that's it. Okay, let's watch this video.
When you're ready to rise up, you'll rise up. All the power you need is in your hands. Now look around you. Our financial systems have been hijacked by a generation of thieves. While you're working harder and harder for less and less, the game is being rigged against you. They're turning all of us into virtual slaves. Looters, at the heart of our financial system, are price-fixing our most precious resources. Food, water, energy, gold, even the value of money itself is being siphoned away by high-level crooks in a giant mushrooming conspiracy of unstoppable corruption. They're robbing billions of people of trillions of dollars a year, folks. There is no need for austerity measures. There is no need for financial suffering. No need for poverty. There is no scarcity. We are simply the victims of a robbery of unimaginable proportions. We have been fed a lie so vast it oppresses all of humanity. The truth is, there is more than enough to go around. 60 years ago, productivity was increasing so fast. They predicted by today, entire families could live comfortably on the income of just one provider. Working only 10 hours a week. They wondered what we'd do with all of our spare time. What happened to that dream? Turns out they were right. What took a full work week back then can be done in just 10 hours today. We have technologies that multiply our efforts 1,000-fold and connect us in ways they never imagined. We are now 100 times richer than in that great heyday of the 50s. We are heirs to a great bounty of prosperity, $70 trillion in the U.S. alone, over $200,000 for every man, woman, and child. The only reason we don't experience this wealth is because it's being siphoned away by a corrupt criminal class. They loot through giant corporations, raising prices, lowering wages, stealing the fruits of our productivity. Where once whole families prospered with just one provider, now both parents work, delivering 8 times the productivity but struggling to make ends meet. They control the media using hot-button social issues to divide us, brother against brother, so we fight each other while they loot our sacred institutions. They make us fear too big to fail banks collapsing, but if they did, we'd suddenly recover the 8 times our income that's being siphoned away every single day. Don't give yourselves to these crooks who abuse you and enslave you, who steal your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. Let us burn these leeches off our backs. Let us replace their corrupt systems with better systems that benefit everyone. Let us reclaim the fruits of our productivity. Let us share our prosperity. We can do this now. We are the creators, and when we come together, we have the power to create whatever future we want.
We are the creators. When we come together, we can create the future we want. Guys, listening to this, I have punctures all around my body, and I just feel as to say, wow, this video is in the right perspective with what the admin of TBC and TBC in general has been telling us. You have the power, you have the opportunity to reshape the world. Looking at the commentary admin made, he said this is the corrupt system system of the world that it has enslaved everyone, and they have really gone into all the different positions of the society. They have positioned their power in all domains, and they are the one making the world to suffer and for us to live the type of life we are living today. They create this artificial scarcity, which you heard from the video, that has permitted that in the 60, one person could feed the whole family. That is the husband going out to work for the family. But today, husband and wife both are working, but they can't still make both ends to meet and be able to live a life free, just because what the powers that be have decided to create a hook system in which our labor is benefiting the minority. So that is why the best idea to overcome this situation has been for us to stand up. And standing up is how TBC took the place. TBC make its idea or make its way that we should live in this world of abundance, that everything is abundance, not the scarcity mindset and the reality of which has made people to believe. We have brought in a lot in TBC as we have our family of currencies that is permitting us right now to make the idea of TBC to go further from where it was not well shared out as we bring it on earlier. But along the way, with our family of currencies that is KLUV Farm War and GGR, we are going to flip back these currencies back to our TBC community in 1 or 2 years to come, and we are going to live this life of abundance and prosperity. So we need to share this video and let everyone know the truth of what is going in the world, because the threats that we have in the world and the difficulties and the situations of which we're living right today are because of a small minority that are in position of authority. So taking the fruits of our labor and benefiting themselves in their few numbers in all the positions is what the world in which we are living today is all about. I mean, after saying this, went out to ask Ambassador Bay, which is our Chief Justice Bay, to say, what is your opinion about this video? Chief Justice Bay, on his part, said it's really, really crazy that we should have such a system. And this is what TBC has been saying since 2016, when this idea of undoing with this world by collectively coming out in our different voices and telling the world that we are sick and tired of this system. We need to create an alternative, which is us, and we need to do our things our own way and live in abundance and prosperity as it was on with us in the onset. The next person to come on board and still say the same thing is Carl, who says TBC has provided, or TBC is giving what we suppose as human beings to incline to, not this enslaved system that has made us to be in the different situations that the world is facing right now. So I mean concluded by saying, why stick to a reality that does not help everyone or does not help us? Why humanity is still focused on this scarcity mindset system, which is not helping everyone? We can make tomorrow better by doing something different today as we are doing it in the TBC community. And Amin was saying that we can do it. We have a lot of tools in the criminal community or in the TBC community that we have been talking about and which can help us to undo this situation. That is why we're telling you TBC is not like any other cryptocurrency out there. TBC is different, and we're doing our things our own way. And one of the best things that admin talk about among the great number of tools that we have is the Kringer exchange. Talking about the Kringer exchange, guys, look here. For those who are new or for those who will be seeing this video for the first time, just for a month, the Kringer exchange is already on. It's true that it's not yet perfect, but everything is working out progressively. And the first week we had the market order. Right now we have what we call the limit order that is already getting on. So the limit order is already going through. And if you bear with me, I'll go on some demonstration. This is the entering area of the Kringer crypto exchange. So this is the Kringer crypto exchange that you have, a trusted and secure cryptocurrency exchange. Kringer is this has is dedicated to serve the needs of its members. We are proud to introduce Kringle Exchange. Step one, the first step to begin trading is to transfer your KLOV or Farmwell crypto to your crypto cash wallet to begin the process of setting up on funding your account on this crypto exchange. So if you click here, you're going to have the access to the exchange area. So the access to the exchange area can gives you now the opportunity, once you've loaded your account, to have either the possibility to do a market order or to do a limit order. Market order just means that with our three currencies that I talk, you can exchange KLOV, FAMO, or GGR for KLOV, FAMO, or GGR. If you look right here, you see my wallet. This is the available balances of my wallet, and I'm doing daily trainings on how you should use this, because Amin was saying that this exchange will make you to earn from 5 to 10% of your initial deposit, and you will be doubling money weekly. And this is what we will be focusing on, and it will get more better. Last week we never had a limited order, but last weekend it has come up, and we'll be explaining it, and a lot of videos will be done to help you make money. You see the different limit orders that I've set, and I'm doing a special edition every day to show you the way I'm doubling my money in this. And talking about the three cryptos that we have a KLOV, we have GGR, we have um, farm war. So you need to do a deposit in your wallet. You go to transfer in. Don't do a direct deposit. You need to go to transfer in, and at the level of transfer in your Kringle back office, you do the deposit. And one thing, guy, you cannot use this exchange if you're not a TBC member. And more on that, the exchange is free of charge. You don't have any charges as far as you swapping your money from one crypto to the other. You're not going to have any charges. So you can see right here that this is my entering area of the exchange, and there is my name, and you can see that the informations for me to do a transfer are loading right there. I can go on and do the transfer of my KLOV, do the transfer of my farm wall. About GGR, your money is already directly deposited in your wallet and is already on the exchange. For us to come, and we will be doing a lot of videos on this. And for us to come, and we will be doing a lot of videos on this other updates that the admin of TBC shared the other day, which is in the blog, which is I think it was very important to give you an update on this, which has to do with the send button test. We have done it with the send button test, but others were still complaining that they had slight different situations that never marinate with the real or one that was to be on. So even the other day, I want to take you to the private blog to brought out to all the members that have been excused. They have been excused. This is it. So all pending approval send button tests will have their send button turned on. So everyone that never succeeded through the send button test and is active, or his send button test was not approved, your send button test is going to be on. You are forgiven. So I wanted us to look at this special notice. Thousands of technicians attempted to complete the send button test on time, but failed to complete the contact information properly. Failed to complete the contact information properly and have had a suspended wallet since October 1st, 2022. Admin has agreed to forgive all of them. Soon, all pending approvers will get approved and all of their send buttons will be turned on, ending their suspension. So, guys, this is a special information that you should share to everyone and let everyone know about the true word of the sincerity of what we are doing in the Kruger community. That being said, we were to move to part two of the training, which has to do with questions and answers. Now, I picked among the questions that were being asked a few questions that I deemed that were very, very important for the audience and everyone in particular to get. The first question has to do with trolls. Trolls are people that are trying to how can I put it, distort the nature of the message of which the criminal community is putting out. And most of these people are internal members of the criminal community or people that were once members and then later on, due to their greed and their pride, want to choose or twist the nature of what we are doing, and they are not informed of what is going on in the criminal community. They are trying to persuade others not to follow suit and benefit from all the opportunities and advantages that the criminal community is offering. So one guy from in the name of Alexander from Ghana stood up to ask this question to admin that he has his downlines that are being discouraged not to keep up with the program fee and with the up-to-date information concerning the criminal community. Why are people doing that? Admin said there are people that are negative and they at times come from the inside, and one thing that to show a clear
Welcome to your
best way
dashboard
to
inside of the
about
KLUV
this
Cashback
is to
office. I
actually
have
have
so
from
many
those
exciting
rules
things
and
to show you,
programs.
I hardly know where to
So
begin. Perhaps
don't
you can guide
stay
me in what
with
interests
people
you
that are
most by
negative
selecting one of
because
these
all the
categories.
tangible proofs are there. The contest is paid every week. Bounties are paid on time. Everyone that respected the stipulations of the criminal community is going to be among the people to get the match. So why should we complain? So that is it for the answer that Anmi gave to question one. Let's go to question two. What advantages are there to pay the program fee here in 2023? Admin said there are a lot of advantages after 2023 or after the March from January 2023 for those who will be remain active in the TBC community. First, we have TBC. We had different programs that were offering TBC, maybe like participating in the mass adoption program, mass adoption training. You earn TBC participating, and more to that, all of those different programs, once you get registered new, you were given a little bit of TBC, or the person that helped you register was also given a little bit. So all those programs are going to come up back because right now we wanted to flip everything and make a good foundation, and the good foundation is on good footing so we can bring all other advantages back. The greatest of it all is the exchange. If you are not active, you cannot have access to the exchange. Access to the exchange will be denied for you if you are not active. So you need to be active to have access to the exchange, and many other benefits that we'll be bringing on board are going to be benefiting all those who are active. Meaning that what the grade of it, 20 to 40,000 people are going to benefit from the match, which is something that is interesting and everyone would have really loved to be part of it. So uh, TBC is working with the mass adoption view because if we do not get mass adoption, we are not really going to make it great with TBC. So our goal still remain the mass adoption. So question three, facial verification for new member is still on. I thought that facial verification will not be there for new members. I mean, said yes. We need to identify everyone that is coming on board because some people seem to have taken advantage of creating fake accounts or double account or sidelighting or going against the rule of one account, one face in TBC. People will need to do facial verification to get into their wallet. Their send button is going to be on, but facial verification will always be there. And know that we don't share this information with any other person. We are constructing this system ourselves, and they are kept internally. So no one should get afraid that his face is going to be given out to any other external body. Question number four: using the March to can we use the March to pay our program fee and buy other coins by January 2023? This question has been coming up more and more every time. The March is going to depend, or the value you are going to be removing every day with the March, that is the KLUV that will be given to you in your March wallet, would depend on the number of people that at that time are active. Roughly around now, according to the sayings of admin, we're around 25,000 active members right now. By January, if it's still that number or more, we are going to use that as the POM or the calculating measure on which you have the amount of coins that you'll be removing every day. But knowing that what, the more you remove your coins, the less you have the privilege to have it double with the second match and the third match as to do with those who are of the core team. But nevertheless, you have the process to withdraw according to the quotas that are going to be fixed for every day withdrawal. Maybe for first day you can withdraw 50, the next day you can withdraw 100. All will depend on the number of people that are in the community. The next person that came up with a French speaker that said the video, they didn't really understand what the video was all about. And can somebody explain it out? I will explain that to the French because in English is very clear. Question number C. Buying GGR out of the criminal account, why can't I get the benefits of the TBC and the KLUV associated to? If you buy KLUV or GGR out of an account, you are not going to be entitled to have the advantage associated to it. So for you to have the advantage associated to it, you must buy it in an account. So that is what you should do. And the same question that related to this that was very, very interesting is that of this guy that is saying that can I buy the GGR and I go to the agent, transform it to KLUV and go and buy another GGR? Admin say yes, you can keep that process turning until we collect the amount of money that we want to collect as far as the 2 million benchmark we have put to sell GGR reaches. You can do that. So guys, this is something very interesting that many people don't know. You can buy GGR with your KLUV. Later on, you go to exchange, you swap your KLUV to your GGR to KLUV back. You come and buy again, and you can get the benefits of that GGR without having to pay any additional Okay, I didn't know that the video is cut up. Maybe I do think we have done the greatest part. So that is it for the review. I'm going to bring another review in French so that la communauté francophone, je veux revenir dans quelques minutes avec vous. Bye bye now and see you on another edition.